Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, Jessica, give me the truth about attracting women. Well, if so, I'm glad you asked because I am going to allude to the very blunt truth about it. You know, one of my clients the other day mentioned to me that he was very glad that I don't beat around the puss like a lot of other people do. So to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear what the fuck is really going on in regards to actually getting women you want, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so, blunt truth kind of alludes to negative truth. And I wouldn't see it as such. You know, I always say perspective is everything. It depends on how you look at it. But the reason this video came about is because I actually recently heard from, when I say recently, I actually mean this morning, I heard from somebody I used to work from about 10 years ago when I worked in porn. Mind you, I worked in like the behind the scenes part of porn, and it was me and a bunch of techie nerdies and maybe like one or two other girls. And I remember one day some guy walks in, super fucking hot, 6'3", rockin' bod, chiseled jawline, my god, blonde hair, blue eyes, totally my type. And I remember his first day on the job, he walks in and all of us girls were like, ah! We were just fucking blown away. We were all like, this is it. This is our guy. This is the guy we're gonna fight for. What started off as us thinking he was just a strong, silent type made us realize that the second he opens his mouth is the second he now becomes unattractive. I'm telling you, once he started talking, we were all like, ooh, all right, let's get back to work. And you bet your ass, just after a few minutes of him introducing himself, I feel bad saying this now, I hope he doesn't watch this. Just after a few minutes of that, me and the other girls, again, there's only like 2 or 3 of us, we never fawned over this dude ever again. And to be honest, that's actually what happened with all my porn star male crushes is, they were super fine. I saw the way they fucked. They were rock solid. And then I'd meet them and I'd be like, oh God, I hope I never have to talk to them again. Because the blunt truth about attracting women is that feeling is everything. Which is why we are drawn to men with money or drawn to men with good looks. Because at first glance, we look at them and we think, oh my God, ooh. We feel intrigued. We feel interested. We feel drawn to them because that's just human nature, drawn to resources. Resources and beauty. Let's go back to the caveman days. What are we looking for? We're looking for berries. We're looking for beasts to eat, and we're looking at lovely flowers. How precious. So again, it's human nature. However, if the second you open your mouth, you can't sustain those initial feelings we had for you already, guess what? You're gone. Whether it's in person, via text, or on an online dating app, you may get your foot in the door, but is your foot really gonna get her to feel anything? Let's be real. We women don't necessarily regard feet the way you men regard feet. And I hammer this home all the time. That's why you have to build a connection. That's why you have to get her feeling good about you. And that's why you have to fuck a flirt. Because the blunt truth is, fine, if a woman looks at you and is attracted to those looks, whether those looks is your car, you maybe being capable of being on the cover of GQ, or you having a lot of cash on you, that's the stuff we're attracted to. That stuff is attached to you. But plenty of other guys have that stuff too. So if you're not living up to your stuff, guess what? We'll find a guy who also has that stuff and has got a personality to back it. So for all you guys on here like, Jessica, women only want money. That's not true. We want a guy with a great personality, and if he's got money, that's fucking great too. And if they're the types of chicks who go after you because you're over 6 feet tall, you make a lot of money, and you are handsome, fine, she might be attracted to you at first, but do you have anything to back it up after that? I can't tell you how many clients I get in the door who make really good money, who are very good looking, who can carry a conversation enough, but are constantly getting left to the side for broker dudes, broker shorter dudes who, can make her feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So if you know that you're not getting the caliber of women that you want, if you know that you're not getting women to stick around, or if you know you're settling for women who can't do better than you, then I'm telling you right now, you have a problem attracting women with your personality. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're not keeping many women around. So if you know that you need help getting women to feel something for you, no matter what you look like, no matter how much money you got, no matter where you live or what car you drive. Check out my Speak to Spark Arousal system at speaktosparkarousal.com, which is going to help you incite those feelings almost immediately the second you open your mouth. No, it doesn't mean you have to talk more. No, it doesn't mean you have to be an extrovert all of a sudden. No, it doesn't mean you have to work on yourself and love yourself first. Huh? It just means now you're speaking with intention to drop some fucking panties. So if that's something you're into, panties dropping at the sound of your fucking voice, speaktosparkarousal.com or the link in the end screen. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.